My name is Yukito Yukisaka. I'm a 27-year-old who works for an advertisement agency. I lost my wife to a disease 3 years ago. My heart still has a gaping hole in it. I don't feel like doing anything, but I know my late wife won't approve of me getting fired, so I do just enough to avoid having to leave. I was working at the office that day. Little did I know that the new employee starting that day would change my life completely.
Hello, my name is Mia Miyase. I'm looking forward to working here. I hope we get along.
The new employee looked exactly like my late wife. What's going on? I'm sure she didn't have any sisters. Is she a clone? Or did she use some kind of prosthetic makeup? No, she's a doppelganger! No way. This is not real. And for some reason, my boss put me in charge of training her. I'm Yukito Yukisaka. I'll show you how things are done here.
My name is Mia Miyase. I promise to do my best.
Now that I'm closer, I can see she's identical to my late wife. Not only her face, but her hair too. Huh. I've heard 3 other people in the world look like you. Maybe I shouldn't overreact and freak out.
Is something wrong? You've been staring at my face without blinking for the past 5 minutes.
Gosh, I'm sorry. It's nothing. Why did you apply to this company?
My words will be attracting customers to the products we advertise. It sounds exciting.
Oh, I see. She doesn't look excited at all. She has no expression whatsoever. Wait, my wife. I remember she used to have a poker face on whenever she said she was excited. Okay, how about you try this first? Let me know if there's anything you need help with.
Sure, I'm on it.
She knew what she was doing. I had no trouble teaching her the basics. She's good. She'll do fine here. Lunchtime, I looked over at Miyase-san to see how she was doing. What's wrong? Your soul is leaving your body! Get a hold of yourself! Miyase was hunched over her desk. She looked limp and broken.
I have a weak constitution. I guess I used up all my energy with this morning's training session. But there's no need to worry. I brought something that will help me recover.
What did you bring? Miyase-san reached into her big bag and took out...
I'll feel better once I eat all of this. Just FYI, I made all of this for myself.
You're going to eat all of that?
Yes, I am Mia Miyase. My body may be weak, but I have an appetite equal to a competitive eater.
I like that introduction better than your previous one. She immediately started wolfing down her lunch, and watching her reminded me of my wife again. My late wife used to eat tons of food. I could tell she enjoyed it since that was the only time she showed any expression. I was staring at Miyase's face again when she suddenly asked me a question. How is she talking with that much food in her mouth?
Are you put off by the way I eat? I know, a pretty girl like me shouldn't be eating like a pig.
Oh, you just called yourself pretty, huh? It doesn't matter. Why would you think that would put me off?
People are usually disappointed when they see me eat. I figured you would be that way too.
I wasn't disappointed at all. I thought it was cute. You seem to be enjoying the food.
Oh.
What is it?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
The next day at lunchtime, I witnessed Miyase take out 2 3-layered lunch boxes out of her bag. Wait, 2? How is all of that going to fit in her stomach? But then she turned to me and said,
I made one for you. Do you want it? I promise it tastes good. I put a lot of beef in it. It's a beef obento.
That's very kind of you, but I don't think I can finish all of it.
Oh, I wasn't thinking. This is too much for a normal person to eat. I apologize. I should have realized that.
Miyase-san began to put the lunchbox away, so I grabbed her hand and said, I didn't say I wouldn't eat it. If there are any leftovers, I'll eat them for dinner. I want to try the obento you made, Miyase-san. Is that okay?
Oh, sure. Here you go.
Wow, this is really good. Miyase-san, you're a great cook. Every dish in here is delicious and well-balanced.
It has to be good, or else I can't recover. I've researched and studied the best way to cook dishes. I'm good at cooking to take care of my weak body.
I see. We can call this a feeble obento.
That doesn't sound like a delicious obento name. I'm vetoing it.
Starting that day, Miyase-san made me an obento every day for lunch. Thank God she stopped making 3-layered obentos, though. Miyase-san was always exhausted and drained at the end of the day, so I took her to dinner every night to thank her. Hey, you're not eating as much as usual. Are you worried that the food will cost me too much? You don't have to worry about that. Don't tell anybody I said I regretted this decision. Once she started eating regularly, my money flowed out of my bank account like I had never seen before. We started spending a lot of time together, and I realized I was drawn to her. I stopped smiling after my late wife died, but I found myself laughing whenever I was with her. My heart was starting to heal because of Miyase-san. I had so much fun with her, but I started to wonder, am I attracted to Miyase-san? Or am I attracted to her because she looks like my late wife? There was no way to find out the truth. If I enjoy her company because of the latter, that wouldn't be fair to her. It's plain cruelty, and she doesn't deserve it. And so that's why
Yukisaka-san, let's eat lunch together.
I'm planning on eating lunch out for a while.
Yukisaka, do you want to grab dinner sometime?
I think I should start eating at home. I decided to keep my distance from her. I didn't want to spend time with her since it could result in feeling more attached to her. I needed time and space to clear my head.
I am so sorry about that.
Is something wrong? It's not like you to make such a mistake.
Miyase-san had started to make minor mistakes during work these days. What's going on with her? She hasn't caused any trouble since she started working here? Something must be bothering her. I was worried, so I went to her at lunchtime. I saw you apologizing earlier. Are you doing okay? She answered,
Yes, I'm doing just fine.
Hey, you don't have to put up a strong front. I've noticed you've been eating a 2-layered obento instead of 3. You haven't been yourself.
Well, I'm on a diet. A girl has to go on a diet from time to time.
Is that really all there is to it? She looks unwell. I was having flashbacks. Back when I was married, my wife wasn't eating as usual, but she told me she was fine. I believed her. I didn't take her to the hospital. That's why we didn't find out about her illness until it was too late. And that's what caused her death. I don't want to make the same mistake ever again. I don't want to regret this moment.
What do you think you're doing?
There's a hospital near the office. I'm taking you for a checkup, no matter what.
Yukisaka-san, you're not an ambulance.
I will be an ambulance if I have to be. And so, I carried Miyase-san to the nearest hospital. The checkup results came back, and there were no signs of any illnesses. I was relieved, but it didn't solve the mystery of her work performance. I'm glad there was nothing wrong with your health.
I told you I was fine, remember? I'm aware that I'm making mistakes, and I also know the reason why.
You do? Do you want to talk about it?
Well, you've been acting so cold towards me these days. I was starting to think you didn't like me. I wondered if I did something to offend you. I couldn't stop thinking about it. That's why I couldn't focus on my work and started messing things up.
Why would you be bothered by anything I do?
That is such a stupid question. Isn't it obvious? It's because I like you.
Why would you like me?
You were accepting when you first saw me eat. You even called me cute. How could I not like you after that? You're always there for me when I need it. And you're so supportive. It's only natural for me to feel this way. That's why it's hard for me. I don't know why you're acting that way. I was afraid you hated me.
I would never hate you. Ever. To tell you the truth, I like you too.
Then, why are you acting so cold towards me?
You look identical to my late wife. She died 3 years ago. Plus, you act just like her. I realized that I could be feeling these things towards you because you're just like my wife. And that wouldn't be fair to you. I needed time to think things over. That's why I was keeping my distance. But I'm sorry. I didn't consider how my actions would affect you.
If you are serious about trying to make things work with us, I want you to stop distancing yourself. Why don't you get to know me more? Oh, I know!
Miyase-san took out a notepad and pens and started to scribble something all over the paper. What's she writing?
Ta-da! This is how you can get to know me. It's a Get to Know Mia stamp card. I'll stamp your card every time you find something new about me. The closer you get to your goal, the more things you will know about me. You'll be a Mia master by the time you reach the goal. When you reach the goal, you can look back and see if you like me for me. Or, if you like me because I'm similar to your late wife, and if you find out you like me for me, I expect you to ask me out in a wonderful romantic situation.
That's going to be a big challenge for me. I'm not much of a romantic expert, but I promise I will ask you out.
Okay.
And so, I started working on filling up the stamp card by getting to know Miyase-san.
I never told anybody, but I'm an anime geek. I want to see the new anime movie that recently came out with you.
I watch at least 2 animes a week. I think I'll enjoy this. My favorite anime is I set my defense level to 0 because I like it when it hurts.
I had no idea! My favorite anime is about a battle between a reincarnated prince and a reincarnated marquise.
Hey, I watched that one too. I love it. You didn't mention it was a horror anime. You tricked me.
Oh, please. You're blaming me for nothing. I didn't realize you'd be scared of it. Here, let me give you a stamp.
Wait, isn't this the ghost in the horror anime we just watched? I don't want that stamp. It's creepy.
Oh, are you scared? That's adorable. By the way, eggs are my favorite food. I'm taking you to eat the world's best tamago kake gohan today.
I hope it's as good as it sounds.
This looks amazing! It's already better than it sounds! Oh, it's the best in the whole universe! Ah!
I agree. Your stamp for today is also an egg.
I drew this egg gyaru myself.
I wouldn't want to bump into her on the street. I continued filling in the stamp card for the next few days. I felt giddy every time Miyase-san gave me a new stamp. Each stamp meant I was getting closer to knowing the real her. I was down to the last stamp on the card when Miyase-san called me to meet with her.
I thought a lot about what the last stamp could be about, and then I realized the whole city was covered in snow, so I decided to make a snowman. I love playing in the snow.
Okay, let's get on it.
I'll work on rolling the head. Can you do the body for me, Yukisaka-san?
We started working on our snowman. After Miyase-san finished making the head, I tried to help her put it on the body part I made. But then...
Gotcha.
Wow, you said you were weak, but it sure doesn't seem like it right now.
I'm Miyase. I have the energy level of a Daphina, but my muscles are as strong as a wrestler.
That's the 3rd time you've introduced yourself.
We're finished! It looks like you, Yukisaka. I love it!
Huh? How does it look like me?
Well, I made the eyes just like yours.
Really?
Here, this will be your last stamp. It's a snowman stamp. And that concludes our Get to Know You Mia time together. Congratulations, Yukisaka-san. You are Mia Master now. So now, I would like to hear what you think of me, Yukisaka-san.
Okay, I'm ready. I enjoyed spending time with you, Miyase-san. And I've realized something. Miyase-san, you are nothing like my late wife.
Huh? I'm not.
No, your face is just like hers. But other than that, there's nothing in common. I guess I didn't see that at first. I was so overwhelmed when you first came into the office. You looked exactly like her, and I kept thinking you would be the same as her.
Are you disappointed that I'm not like her?
No way. My feelings got stronger every time I found out something new about you. I don't see my late wife in you anymore. All I see is Mia Miyase. So now, I can confidently say that I like you. I like Mia Miyase. Nobody else.
Yukisaka-san.
Having said that, I still haven't forgotten about my late wife. She still means so much to me. I don't think that will ever change. But I still have feelings for you. And I want us to be together. I know you don't deserve this. I know it's selfish to tell you this.
Yukisaka-san, you're thinking too much. I want you to relax, okay? I don't want you to forget about your late wife. And I definitely don't want you to push her out of your heart. She belongs there. I admire how devoted you are to her. You've kept her in your heart for 3 years. It's not something anybody can do. It's just...
Just?
Who do you like more, your late wife or me?
I can't pick one. It's like when a parent says they love their children all equally. You both mean the world to me.
I see. I was gonna start crying if you said you liked your wife more.
I would never say that to you.
I'm sorry. I know that was a mean question. Yukisaka-san, you said you will never forget about your wife for the rest of your life. But, well, will you promise to love me forever too?
Of course. I promise to be with you for the rest of our lives.
Okay. I promise to be here for you too.
My heart doesn't have a gaping hole anymore. The snow started falling, and I'm feeling hopeful. It was as if the snow was celebrating our happy ending, and I hope it continues to protect our future together.
Thank you for watching. How was today's video? Please check out our other videos as well.